Hey there, Virgo. We're doing your love reading for the month of November. Virgo, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And for the rest of you, my faithful viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for your love and for your continued support. I'm shuffling the oracle cards. Maybe I should start your reading with an oracle card. Okay, let's try it out. Let's start off your reading with an oracle card. Maybe this is the overall message. I'm hearing there's a connection between this card and the closing message. Okay. Slow down. Okay, slow down, guys. Did you guys hear that? It was my dog, but that noise reminded me of like a dove flapping its wings, fluttering its wings. You know what, like a dove, you know what that sounds like? Yeah, that's the image I just got. Ooh, there's a pond or a lake, a river. There's nature. There's a labyrinth. Maybe there's a lot of cobwebs or spiders lately somewhere. I'm seeing a beautiful park and a pathway, beautiful architecture and homes. An archway, dancing, candles. Okay, slow down. When you are excited, ooh, okay, you see who's excited? You're excited. When you get ahead of yourself, when you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Oh, I like the way this feels already. Do some of you play, I don't know, the harp? I mean, I've seen this repeatedly over and over, and it's never stood out, but it's just standing out to me. Or like string instruments, might even be a guitar. Or what are other string instruments? A violin, a cello. And that's about all that I can think of. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Oh, I love this. I'm getting something about like there's a past. This is reminding me of a past life. Actually, it's reminding me of a past life that I have. I have one very vivid memory of a past life. And I think it's like it's the only past memory of a past life that I have. I might have others that I maybe have had flashes of during shamanic journeys or during meditative states. But this one for sure I know. And I could say with certainty, like I know it's a past life. It just feels like from the very first moment that I saw it, I knew it was a past life. And I've seen other things that could be like a past life, but then sometimes I'm like, what was that? You know, not with this memory. Like I know what it is. And you see that couple dancing, something like that happens in my past life. So this past life is I think it's in Venice or it's Italy, because there's a masquerade happening, and I know, and it's during that era, masquerades and big puffy dresses and carriages. And there's a masquerade going on, a huge masquerade party. And I have very vivid memories of being there, and I could feel it. For those of you that have connected with your past lives, you know that feeling I'm talking about. It's like having a memory from something you experienced in this life. Like that's how vivid the memory is. Like think about something, I don't know, a good memory of something that took place in this life. Like that's what this feels like, this past life. And I'm with a lover there. And oh my goodness, it's just there's so much love and there's so much fun. There's just laughter, and it's reminding me of that. That is in some way of significance. Many of you are meeting your soulmate and you've had past lives with this person. And well, that's why you're so excited. That's why you're so excited. So the message early on is, like, I know this is an exciting time, but it's like, calm down. What do you mean, calm down? I've been waiting to see this person, I don't know, for centuries. And here you guys are. That's what this feels like, guys. So beautiful. All right, let's continue with the tarot. Oh my. Did you see the way that card came out? You see what I'm talking about? It's the Lovers and it's the Four of Wands. You see? You see? And it looks like they're dancing. Like, it's like this. You see those? You see those lovers right there? They're like in, I don't know, is it a waltz? I don't know, not a waltz. You're spinning. You know what I'm talking about. Desire. Oh, yeah. I see you, like these two people. Let me just tell you what I see. These two people really want to be in each other's presence. It's like they can't, it's like before this moment happened, they could not wait to be together. So it goes with the Oracle card, right? That's what I'm getting. Like, look at the way that they're holding each other, embracing each other. It's like, oh my God. Finally, like I get to hold you, like don't let me go. Tristan could be of significance for some of you, that name. And well, this is the Four of Wands. How beautiful. Okay. A relationship. This is a very beautiful, meaningful relationship connection that you have with somebody that you cherish. And again, I see two people. Where you are in this timeline, for each and every one of you, you're going to be in different stages in this timeline. So you might already be here where you guys are embracing one another. Now, for others of you, you're not there yet, and you're yearning for one another. Now, the Lovers is about a choice. It's about a choice. A decision, a choice is of significance. I don't necessarily think that that's like a choice to be together. I feel like it's other things. So that's a factor that's of significance. Let's see how the reading continues to go. It's a very stable, strong connection, relationship. Maybe you guys are far away from each other. These two look like they've been far apart, right? Who knows where they were before this, but oh my goodness, they're so happy to be right there in each other's hands. Finally, after this long voyage, right? We're like together. Like you guys don't want to be apart. Okay, we have the Prince of Wands. Fire sign. I don't like calling out the signs anymore because it could be anybody. All right. I see a masculine energy. I see a male. I see a young man. Oh, they don't have to be young, but they might be young at heart. That they're ready to go. They're excited, right? That's the Prince of Wands. He's excited. He's ready to go. But hold on. Remember, the Oracle card at the beginning says slow down a little bit. Look, he's ready to go. He's ready to embark on a journey. Who knows what it's going to be like? I guess that's the thing. It's not, it maybe, the reason why we're getting a message of like slow down a bit is because, not because of the uncertainty of the relationship or the connection, but because of other factors, right? that require certain planning. Let's see. There could be travel for some of you because this Prince of Wands just looks like he's going somewhere. It just looks like he's going on a journey. He's traveling somewhere, getting ready to. Let's see. Okay, tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about what we're seeing here. Holy Spirit, tell me more. What else do you want to share with Virgo about what we're seeing, what we have seen so far? All right, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, what's the Seven of Swords doing here? And then we have the Fool, and it says innocence. Okay, from the get-go, two people, it's like they're inseparable. Two people are inseparable. And again, if you're not with this person now, like you're like magnets. Is it magnets? Yeah, like you guys are just being drawn together, you know? These two, they don't want to be apart. They want to be together. Now, I'm getting that might be a problem. And this is why. It feels like someone has to leave something behind. You see the Seven of Swords, this woman is leaving. It looks like this person is this person, they're leaving them behind, and it's like, it almost feels like they're sneaking away, but it's not, but they're not sneaking away. They're just leaving. They're leaving while they're asleep. And it's the Seven of Swords. So it feels like this card is not giving me a sneaky vibe. It's not really sneaky, but it's like, okay, like I'm going to leave you while you're asleep so that, like a kid, sometimes they panic because their mom leaves or something, or I'm seeing someone stay on next to them on bedside until they, fall asleep. And once they're asleep, they're like, okay, I can go now. And then we have the Fool, which is like something just new. Maybe that's where the Lovers comes in, which is a choice and a decision, and which is why we're getting the message of like, slow down. Again, that might be alarming, right? At first, I bet you were probably like, what do you mean slow down, right? But that doesn't have to be it's not a bad thing, because it's saying we know your spiritual team, right? It's saying we know you're excited, your higher self is like, we know we're excited. But, don't get ahead of yourself, because there's this and there's that and there's this, there's all this other stuff also happening and going on that need to be considered. Take some time to allow things to unfold. And I feel like what that means there, that wait and allow things to unfold. Some of you at the present moment might, maybe some of you are stressing out. Maybe you're not stressing out, but maybe you're thinking like how, or you're wondering how, or, how can this or that happen or something, And I feel like the message is don't stress out about that. Like things, if you just wait and don't get ahead of yourself, you'll see that maybe what's an issue and what's a problem, right now. And I'm seeing that connected with the Seven of Swords. Like there's something, I don't know, like you don't feel like, it's not that you have to sneak away, but there is a situation that you're not so comfortably doing so freely. Whatever that is here in the Seven of Swords. like if you wait, you'll see that maybe an answer will come, or that will fall into place. Yeah, and which is why we have this. You see how there's a person that is blindfolded, and then we have somebody that's not, that's guiding them, like, come this way. I'm hearing you're being guided at this present moment, guys. What is needed from you is just to, like, I'm hearing, take everything in. Yes, continue to get excited. In fact, I'm hearing Spirit wants you to get excited because this is something wonderful. This is something wonderful for you, and you should be excited. But also continue to allow yourself to be guided, okay? And it says innocence. So I like that. I like innocence because I feel like this is all very this love, this is very pure. There's no ill intent. Like, there's something very innocent about all of this. Okay. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups. You see, what is it? You know what it kind of feels like? It feels like somebody is like, is this about somebody's mom? Or is this about somebody's family, or some leaving something behind? And it's like, oh, how do I say this? Because look, somebody is, it's like they're sneaking away, but not in the usual way that you see in the 7 of Swords, right? This just feels like I have to go here, and how do I go? Like, how do I go? I have to go while you're asleep, right? I have to go while you're asleep so you don't see me go. So it doesn't hurt, right? So you don't panic, or, yeah. You see, it's like you want to leave somebody, like, at peace. That's what this 5 of Cups is. Like, I see someone being really sad because this is all wonderful. This is all beautiful. We've seen it from the very get-go. There's lovers coming together. And I guess, yeah, I was watching this show the other day. This is reminding me about this show. What was it called? It was, I don't know. I'm really into those, not like super into, but I like to watch them while I'm cooking or I'm cleaning, background noise. Like is it like Blind Love, where people find love and they don't see each other, but they're talking through like a wall? And the whole purpose of that is kind of like an experiment. It's like, is love truly blind? And so there's these groups of people, a group of men and a group of women, and they form connections and fall in love with one another without seeing each other and only hearing their voices and talking to one another through a thin wall. And they have to decide if they want to be together. And then they agree to get married. And then, they do all that without even seeing each other. And then they finally get to see each other. Well, that's one of them. And then there's this other show that they throw couples together that are not doing so well. Like the one I'm thinking of is like couples. They're not sure whether they want to be together or not. Like, one of them for sure wants to get married, and the other one's like, I don't really want to, and they're being given an ultimatum. I think that's what the show is called, an ultimatum. And they throw all these couples together and they switch partners, and they get to experience life with somebody else. And that's supposed to help them make a choice. Like, okay, looks like I kind of, formed a connection with this new person, or I feel I've this has confirmed that I do want to be with you. In fact, I don't want to separate from you. Anyways, in one of those shows right there, there was a couple that one of them it was France, by the way. It was Ultimatum France. And the guy was a musician and he wanted to move to LA for his career. And the girl, they lived in France, and the woman she's like, there's no way I'm going to move with you to the US, to LA, because my family is here. Like, there's no way. And she was really close to her father. She's like, there's just no way. And the guy's like, listen, this is my dream. There's no way I'm not going to LA. Like, I'm going to LA. So either you're going to go with me or you're not. And the girl's like, well, I'm not going to go with you. And they loved each other, and it was tearing them apart. That's kind of what this feels like. Something like that. And that it's like that kind of choice. It's a hard choice. They can't be apart. They don't want to be apart. And like, there's somebody so sad. Somebody is so sad here. Okay. Well, not all is lost. Okay. That's the advice. Maybe that's the message. Okay. Not all is lost. It's the Five of Cups. Not all is lost. Something still remains, meaning that there's something here, guys. There's definitely something here. Maybe it's, okay, we have the Judgment. Okay, and then we have the Three of Wands, and it's reverse. You see, these are plans that it's reversed. The Three of Wands reverse, which does represent travel, but it's long-term plans that come to a halt. It's almost as if it's like you can't really make any plans. You can't really make any plans. And again, I feel like this has nothing to do with the love and the connection or how strong it is, or if it's love or not. Like, there's definitely something beautiful here. But again, there's just so much other stuff to consider. Three of Wands reversed. You see, and it's connected to this Five of Cups. Like, somebody's feeling like, the thing with the Five of Cups is that, yes, there's a loss, but then there's still something that remains there, for you to hold on to. And that's what we see there with 3 cups spilled, right? But there's still 2 cups that remain. And that 2 cups is the relationship and the connection. But there's some sort of like, there's something good, but then there's something bad. You see? And then, well, the Judgment is about a decision. A major decision. Elizabeth could be of significance for some of you. Pamela or Pam. Judgment. I want to read this Judgment. Let's see what it reads. Let's read the Judgment. Tannhauser. What is that? Tannhauser? Judgment. Choices, passages, changes. Hello. A choice that must be made, sometimes between higher and lower impulses, passage into the next phase of life, self-knowledge. A choice must be made. You see, it's pretty much what it falls down to. I guess that's maybe what it is, right? Like, before you can even start planning for the future, it's like one of those things. And which is the reason why I'm being reminded of that show. I think it's called Ultimatum, and it was specifically France, couples in France. And I'm remembering that one couple there. They couldn't plan. And that was the whole thing about them. It's like, how we can't even plan we can't even plan anything because they just couldn't. That's what this feels like. Like, before you can even start planning for the future, or like maybe there's some things that need to be established, choices that have to be made, before anything can even start moving forward, right? 3 of Wands. I'm reading it because I just want to give you reassurance. Like 3 of Wands. And it's, let's see, look, right there. Can you see it? Anyways, it's up there. 3 of Wands, and it's reversed, okay? Ambitious plans that may not be grounded in reality, frustrating delays. Hello, you see what I'm saying? Frustrating delays. This is something you should know. Okay, final message advice that you want to share with Virgo. Final message, what do you want to leave my dear Virgo with? What do you want to leave my dear Virgo with? Psyche, Princess of Arrows. This is the Page of Swords. And then we have Sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? Yep. Page of Swords. It says Psyche. This is communication, information, talking. And then we have the Hangman, and it's called Sacrifice. Part of all great love stories, right? Yep. You see? And it's like, don't go or wait. Don't go or wait. Don't go or wait. It might not be somebody's mom. I know, like that might be the lovers there. But for some of you, doesn't the woman even look older a little bit? That might be a thing. Maybe the woman is older or somebody's older. There's an age difference for some. But yeah, it's like, wait. Don't go yet. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made. What is the sacrifice? The sacrifice is, let's read. Let's see what the card says. It's doing something for another, right? It's like doing something that maybe you don't want to do, but you're doing it for the sake of something, for someone, right? Sacrifice. It's the Hangman. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Could be anybody. Sacrifice, the Hangman. Impasse, surrender, patience, compassion, being caught between worlds. Short-term sacrifice to reach a long-awaited goal, taking care of others' needs, even if they're not in your personal interest, gaining compassion from difficult experiences. This is what Spirit wants you to, this is what they want to leave you with. Sacrifice, the Lovers. I feel like the message is still the same. Now I'm being reminded about what the message I got in the beginning there. This right here, the slow down. Remember I heard my higher self was like, hey, there will be a connection between the oracle card at the beginning, this one, and the closing message. This is the closing message. And there is, because wouldn't that be like, slow down? Like, wait a minute, right? It's wait. Yeah, slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. It's telling you to wait. Like, wait. There's something you don't know or you can't see yet. Something, it's like you need to allow things to to continue to unfold. Because and that just means that whatever's happening, either you're not seeing it in the right perspective, or you're having to wait for things to kind of shift a little bit so that you're able to gain that perspective. Because the Hangman is about having to kind of wait it out, sit through, and kind of just wait for things to be revealed for you to be able to gain that different perspective. And you can only gain that perspective through a wait period and in a certain experience, right? So yeah, I feel like that's the message. Like, just wait and see. Psyche. You know, just wait and see, guys. Just wait and see. I feel like it's also saying wait, like there might be some communication it is that you receive that just kind of, you know, puts everything in perspective for you. That's the message. Okay. Let's get let's get another oracle card. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. All right, let's see. One closing message for my dear Virgo. Closing message for Virgo. Let's grab this one. The union of hearts. Look at it. It's those lovers again, inseparable. And now they're trees. They're not going anywhere. They're like deeply rooted in the ground. In one place. Interesting. It goes with the entire, it goes. The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. Hello. The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. This is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.